You see it. It's hoodied up fresh today. I ain't been hoodied up fresh in a while, probably a year. So all the new content, y'all gotta know, this is what it is. When I come at people, the hood comes on, it's Grim Reaper fresh. Let me tell you something. Love or whatever your name is over there for the Giants is sitting home, eating cheese doodles, gonna watch the Super Bowl, hating on Nick Sirianni for what? Going for a ride? Do we say that about Bill Belichick, who had the GOAT? Do we say that about a guy, and Andy Reid, who got the best player? No, because those guys developed their quarterback. They helped their quarterback. Nick Sirianni did the same thing. And Chris Sims, why don't you come out with a straight apology instead of saying, yeah, but? That's not an apology. That's not. So we're going to get into that today. I'm tired of the hate, y'all. Yo, that. A-G-L-E-S.
Eagles! Eagles!
Say fly, Eagles, fly.
Fly, Eagles, fly. Fly, Eagles, fly.
Really is doing a good job because he's not getting in the way of his team. He has an experienced roster from top to bottom, offense, defense.
You see this stuff, though? Like, what's your reaction as a player? And that guy's doing that.
I don't like it. I don't like it at all. I mean, he's in for a free ride right now. You guys can coach this team, and they can succeed.
Yo, that man, you know who it is? It's your boy Grim Reaper Fresh, a.k.a. the General here reporting for duty. If you have not done it, make sure you hit that sub button that's right down there. There it go. Yes, and also, it is a bell next to it to let you know when I put up all this flavor. Notification, yo, that gang, yo, that. Last but not least, make sure y'all hit the like button for your boy. More people get to see this, however the algorithm works. However, more people get to see the merch, more people get to see me. I appreciate y'all buying the merch, man. Y'all been doing y'all thing. There's a couple people that I do gotta talk about on do's and don'ts that have won, and I commented, they didn't comment back. Listen, man, it's a limited time that you get to comment back. All right. Fresh fact of the day is really, you can be the best you that you want to be. It's not going to please everybody. You can please your significant other, you can please your kids, you can please your mom, you can please your brother, you can please your sister. It's always going to be somebody left out that feel as though they not getting that love. And that can go in any situation, at a job. That can go to in the streets. That can go to at family, at home. It's always going to be somebody that's saying, damn, Fresh, where my love at? You got to recognize that and just say, I'm doing my best. I'm doing what I can do. I'm one person. I'm one man. I'm one woman trying to get the job done. Bear with me. Don't get frustrated, because it's always going to be somebody. Always. All right. I say that to say this. It's always a hater. It's always somebody creeping in the winds, creeping in the weeds, always saying, I lost to this person. What's the best way to discredit that loss or their win? It's by hating on them. And this is what Julian Love, to me, did. I mean, when you look at the situation, correct me if I'm wrong, I could be wrong, but was that the safety on fourth down that could have got the pick, but he didn't get there in time enough, and then Devontae Smith walks in for a touchdown? I know it was a safety. Wasn't him? Comment below, let me know. All right. But that's not neither here nor there. So this guy, he comes on Good Morning Football, and he says, basically, Nick Sirianni is riding the wave. No, he built the wave. He built the boat. He built the boat. Everything that's around him and Howie Roseman has built, and Jeffrey Lurie too. When you look at it, when you come into the situation, right? He was there when they drafted Devontae Smith. He was there when they picked up a guy like Hassan Reddick. He was there when they picked up Bradbury. He was there when they picked up C.J. Gardner-Johnson. He was there when they gave Brandon Graham another contract. He was there for a lot of things. He wasn't there when they drafted Jalen Hurts, but he came into it. And a lot of people said he came here because of Carson Wentz, whatever the case may be. No, he came here to be a head coach in the NFL. And he can be the first the first head coach to actually be in the playoffs, never not be in the playoffs, and then win a Super Bowl. That's something that even our guy Doug Peterson didn't do. Remember 2016, he didn't make the playoffs. But he did come right out and troops storming. Shout out to him. Never going to forget that. That's the first one. You don't really never forget your first one. You don't. But we have a chance to win another Super Bowl. And the hate that's just has been around. It's been like this all year, though. This is why I got the hood on. Because people don't understand the much fight and the much grit, the much detail, like a guy like Jalen Hurts. You got a guy like A.J. Brown, and I know that's his best friend. He's always going to talk good about him, but he's not lying. When he says, I'll be in a facility a lot. He be in there more than me. He's there when I walk in. He's there when I leave. A lot of that is just Jalen Hurts being Jalen Hurts, trying to be a Michael Jordan type of competitor. But you don't have that competitiveness if your coach ain't competitive too. Remember paper, rock, scissors? Remember racing everywhere and we thought it was funny? And then when he first had his first interview, shout out to Brandon Graham, people was laughing at him. I said, this is first. I said this. Y'all can go check the tape. This is his first interview. Calm down. What are y'all doing? Why is everybody trying to clown this dude? He might be nervous. Go check out my first video. I was nervous. I didn't know exactly what to say and how to say it. But once you get comfortable and you just be you see him. You see him on the sideline. You see him dapping the players. And yes, I don't care if players don't like it. This is the culture. We put in the work together. We're going to celebrate together. Y'all ain't celebrating. Y'all home on the couch eating cheese doodles. That's why you got a problem, Mr. Julian Love, Mr. Chris Sims, who still just won't give. Shout out to Nick Sirianni for the flowers thing. Just won't give that man his flowers and Jalen Hurts. I say, yeah, but you come out here and look at the shorts. I ain't gonna put this on the video because I might get demonetized. But when you look at the shorts of what I put up, it's him saying, "Oh yeah, well this, yeah, well that." No, it's no yeah, well you say you're wrong. After you say you're wrong, it shouldn't be no yeah, but. Because that means that you don't really think that you're wrong. You're saying that to please the crowd. You're saying that because ESPN was on your behind. Fact of the matter is, the Philadelphia Eagles have a chance to win another Super Bowl 2 in 5 years. 2 in 5 years with a whole nother regime. Teams don't do that. Give me another team that in 5 years have changed their head coach, have changed their starting quarterback, have changed their defensive coordinator, have changed the whole culture, and in 5 years went right back to the Super Bowl. Doug Peterson did it in the second year. Nick Sirianni does it in his second year. It doesn't happen. Now we got a big bump ahead of us. We do. We got to get over that. And we're going to break down throughout the rest of this week and next week how we get over that. But right now, I'm addressing the haters. I'm saying you need to be in awe of what's going on over here in Philadelphia. The Phillies, they just went to the World Series. We didn't win, but still got there out of nowhere, being the last team in the playoffs. Still went to the big stage. Right here. Last year. No. 2 years ago, a 4-win team. Nick Sirianni takes over, takes his team to the playoffs. After we start like 3-6, goes on a crazy run. Jalen Hurts, they're figuring it out. He finally figures out how to use Jalen Hurts and what to do with him. Then you get players to complement Jalen Hurts, and now you are in the Super Bowl, and your defense is basically unstoppable. And through all of that, Nick Sirianni said, you know what? Shane Steichen, you take over calling the plays. I'm going to take care of everything else. And he has done that. And the players love him. So don't come up here hating. Shake my hand and congratulate us. Freaking haters. Y'all already know it's a Philly thing, man. Yo, that. Stay Philly, stay fresh.